Welcome to 10 Minute Takes. This is where we rate films first, then we discuss what we liked and didn't like about the movie. Our rating system is either a see it, wait for it, or a pass it. Today is Searching. Ready to rate this one?
I am.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
See it.
So good. Searching is a new film. It is about a father whose daughter goes missing, and then he uses all the contacts that he can that knows her and her social media to try and find out who she was, where she went, and the whole film takes place from the perspective of a computer screen. So, with that said, Sam, what did you like about this film?
I like the style of the movie. This is the second one of Unfriended, or is it just made by the same people?
Just by the same people, same producer. There's no connections to other
There's no
films.
connection to the movies, but I knew there was a connection between something of the two movies. But I think one of the coolest things that I thought about the movie was how well they did the screen, how everything went through a screen. It was either through a FaceTime, or it was through just the telephone, or it was through, what is that called? Skype?
Yeah.
The Skypes. And they put in a few of the CNN videos, like YouTube videos were on there. I just thought they did a really good job of the way that it looked visually through the movie. I know that's usually your territory, but for me, as someone coming into a movie that is only through screens, I was like, this is going to be interesting, but they executed it very well.
Yeah. One of the things that I liked about the found footage screen watching approach to this film was that essentially the screen isn't static. The camera pans and zooms around the screen and zooms in to a close-up of a section of the screen, and there's a soft, almost like a handheld camera feel to it. So the whole approach has a lot of personality behind it. It's not just a static screen. You just look at a computer screen and windows pop up and stuff.
Right.
The camera actually follows the action taking place on the screen, which was really, really interesting.
It was cool.
It made it far more engaging. There's also music that plays in this film. There's music and sound effects. Usually these kinds of films don't have that. I feel like having the music and sound effects added a lot to the actual experience of the film. I felt like it made it more tense. I just want to say before we get too far into it, the less you know about this film, I say the better it is.
Yeah, we're going to be tiptoeing around a lot of things because we don't want to give anything away.
Yeah, I honestly want to make this one quick because I don't want to give too much away and I don't want to say anything by accident. Because this is one of the better films that we've seen this year.
Because you saw the trailers and you said it gave some things away that you wish you didn't know. I didn't see any of the trailers.
No, I watched reviews.
You watched reviews.
I saw reviews and listened to some.
Yeah, so we want to keep it as basic as we can.
It's the intro is really heartwarming and then it's really heart-wrenching. I don't want to say too much.
I cried so bad after the first 5 minutes of the movie, and I was like, I can't watch any more of this. But that's all I'll say about the beginning.
The lead actor, he is
great.
Fantastic.
Phenomenal.
He's always been a really good actor. I've always been a fan of his. I've been a fan of his since Harold and Kumar Go to White Castle.
Oh my God, he's in that?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I've been a fan of his for quite a while. He had some independent films that came out in the last couple of years that have been pretty good. He's in the Star Trek films. He's really good as Sulu. So it's nice to see him breaking out. And the film wasn't written with an Asian actor in mind. He just auditioned for it and they're like, oh, this is just the best guy for this role.
Yeah.
Why not cast him? Also, Deborah Messing was really good from Grace, from Will and Grace.
She was really good.
Big turn for her. She was fantastic in this, even though you might not see her all that much, but her voice is always there. Her interactions with the dad.
She has an interesting voice because when you hear her voice, you almost get this sense of calm.
Yeah.
I like listening to her. I like her in Will and Grace, and when she's on the screen, it's always very silly and goofy, and she's just fun to have. Her voice is just fun.
Yeah.
Which makes it interesting.
The other thing that I really liked about this film, or at least I guess just in general, how good of a job they do at keeping your attention. Usually with found footage films, I can start to feel myself zoning out, not paying too much attention at certain points. But with this one, they do enough with the technology and with the story to hold onto your attention the whole way through. There's quite a few twists and turns, especially in the second half of the film when they get into the investigation. There's probably 3 or 4 twists and turns in the second half of this film that are super gripping. It's like, oh.
It almost, like, once you said that, it reminded me of 3 Identical Strangers in the sense of
the twists and turns.
The twists and turns were so frequent that you were never bored. And
Yeah.
I think that was the same thing with this movie, is they were so quick to turn around those moments of attention-grabbing moments that it was every second of the way you were like, oh my God, oh crap.
Yeah. I don't want to go too far into the things we like, because I don't want to get in spoiler territory, because I do think that the less you know about this film, the better it is. Is there anything about this movie that you didn't like?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
No, there's
Was there
nothing about this
something-
film. I can't think of anything I didn't like. I was pretty riveted and floored with this one.
When we left the theater, both of us we talked about it for a little bit, and we saved most of it to talk about it now, but we were both very impressed. I think that was one thing that we took away, was we were both like, that was impressive. Like, we both really wanted to see it anyways, but it was just impressive.
Yeah. Let's keep this one short. This is a really good movie. Pretty much liked everything about it. Didn't really dislike anything. So this one's going to say short and sweet. This is a see it. If you got to play it, if it's playing in the theater near you, go check it out. It's pretty limited out here in LA. There's just one theater that we could find. There's probably a couple more, but there's only one AMC that we could find this at.
Yeah.
So if you
Hope
can
we
find it,
yeah.
So hopefully you can find it, because it is worth seeing 100%. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. We have Kin. We also might see The Little Stranger as well next weekend. So if you want to watch and see more, like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.